Hello everyone, we are from Group 5 and now we're gonna present about short workplace message and digital media. Our group consists of 3 members, Muhammad Iqbal, Arif Rahmansyah, and Silvia Agustina. In this occasion, we're gonna learn about first, understand email, memos, and the professional standard for their usage, structure, and format in the digital era workplace. Second, explain workplace instant messaging and texting as well as their liabilities and best practice. Third, describe how businesses use blogs to connect with internal and external audience and list best practice for professional blogging. And last, define businesses' use of social networking.
I think emails are weird, along with the etiquette that goes with it. I mean, it's not like texting or instant messaging, like,
Hey, babe, wanna go out tonight?
I have too much homework. Sad face.
Whatever, I never loved you anyway.
Well, I'm pregnant.
there is no limit to how informal you could be. But when people use email as a medium to contact me, I feel the need to have more discretion because that's how I see emails. Electronic mail. And you wouldn't put LOLs and emoticons in mail. LMAO, here's your check. I'm Canadian, so I spell it that way. For $1,200. Smiley face. Hashtag make it rain. On one hand, I feel the need to sound professional, especially if it's business related. But on the other, I don't want to sound boring and uninterested in the topic. So when you eliminate text lingo and emoticons, you're left with the default English language, or whatever you speak, and proper punctuation. But if you're like me, I like to express emotion into my words, especially if it's not in person or on the phone, because I hate when people misconstrue the tone of my messages. So for me, when I write an email, what ends up happening is something like this.
Hey Dom, just wondering if you're free this week to set up a conference meeting with everyone. Thanks.
You can do this. Hey! Whoops. Hello, Christine. No, that sounds like I'm welcoming her to my lair. Hello, Christine! Nope. Hey! No. Well, she used an exclamation mark. I guess I will too. Hey! Good, that's good. Yeah, I'm free! No, I just used an exclamation. I don't want to sound like I'm too loud. Yes, I am free. No, I sound like I just escaped prison with a vengeance. Yeah, I'm free. Just let me know what time. Just let me know what time? Just let me know what time! Hey, Christine. A day within this fortnight. Fits within my schedule. See you soon. Best wishes to you and your loved ones. Most sincerely, Domix. It's perfect.
Writing digital age email message and memos. The digital era and Web 2.0 have reshaped communication. Users share content via mobile device and social media like emails have changed the game. Workplace adopt cloud tech, enabling 24/7 connectivity. This chapter covers business communication from email to newer media like message, blog, and social network, boosting professionalism in digital era.
More and more companies are using instant messaging, or IM for short. It's a convenient tool for one-on-one conversations and group discussions. Whether your company uses Slack, Google Hangouts, HipChat, or some other IM app, they'll probably have certain expectations for how instant messaging should be used in the office. Some are more relaxed, using it to share jokes or funny pictures alongside work-related projects. However, some workplaces expect instant messaging to be strictly professional, used only for official business. Until you know what's acceptable, keep all messages business-friendly, just to be safe. For instance, if you're asking for something out of the blue, it's polite to greet the person you're messaging and ask if they're free before making your request. If they're busy, ask when a good time would be to catch up. Before you send a message, though, it's a good idea to check the recipient's availability status first. If someone has set their status to Do Not Disturb, for example, respect the status and don't send them a message unless it's urgent. When sending a message to someone who's available, though, remember that instant messages are best used for quick communication. Keep your messages brief and specific. If a conversation begins to ramble on, suggest meeting in person to maintain an efficient work environment. Now, unlike emails or phone conversations, instant messaging does have one quirk when it comes to ending a conversation. If everything in the discussion has been resolved, there's usually no need to post a farewell message, such as, "Nice to talk to you, goodbye." Often, a brief thanks is more than enough. Once you get the feel of instant messaging, it can be a unique and versatile tool, whether you're asking for updates on a project or wishing your coworkers a happy weekend.
Email, love it or hate it, but it's here to stay. Email in the workplace. Critics argue that email is outdated, inefficient, and stressful, with concern about its time-consuming nature and potential legal implications due to permanent record. However, email remains a dominant form of communication in the workplace. Frequency of email use. Research from the Radicati Group indicates that office workers send or receive an average of 122 email messages per day, which amount to an email exchange every 4 minutes. This data underline the continued significance of email as a communication tool. Enduring performance. Despite the rise of social media, texting, video chatting, and security concerns like phishing, hacking, and spam, email importance in the workplace has not diminished. Even popular collaboration tools like Slack are unlikely to replace email anytime soon. Steady usage. Pew Research showed that email usage among American workers has remained consistent at 69% since 2022, indicating that it has not declined significantly over the year. Mobile emails. Many business people now access their email on mobile device, further emphasizing its relevance and accessibility. Importance of email communication. Given the continued importance of email in professional communication, the text suggests that it's wise to learn how to use email efficiently and professionally. It may require adjustment in communication habit like texting and social media posting. But mastering professional email communication is an achievable goal. Formatting an email request. The first thing you can do is pre-writing. Analyze what the purpose of this email. Anticipate if the message is going to interfere with the work or annoy people. Adapt by using a direct approach beginning with the main idea. Strive for a positive, professional tone rather than an autocratic, authoritative tone. The next thing you can do is drafting. Research and collect secondary information about primary information in other organizations. Organize by begin with the main idea followed by a brief explanation and question. Drafting. Prepare the first draft remembering that the receiver is busy and appreciate brevity. The last thing you can do is revising. Edit and rewrite questions to ensure that they are parallel and readable. Proofread, then decide to ensure that what we deliver will be delivered. Be sure commas follow introductory clause. Check question mark. Evaluate how does this message encourage participatory management. Will the receiver be able to answer the question and provide feedback as requested?
Workplace messaging and texting. Instant messaging and text messaging have become powerful tools beyond teens and 20-somethings. Instant messaging enables two or more individuals to use the internet or an intranet to chat in real time by exchanging brief text-based messages. Text messaging or texting is another popular means for exchanging brief messages in real time. Usually, exchanged via smartphone, retexting requires a short message service or SMS supplied by a cell phone service provider or a voice over internet protocol or VoIP service. Increasingly, both instant and text messages are sent from mobile devices, as almost 64% of Americans now own smartphones and many depend on them for online access. Technology behind instant messaging and texting. Many large companies provide enterprise-grade instant messaging secured by a firewall. However, smaller companies and most of us might use a popular smartphone app such as WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Key and Key, or WeChat. Apps enable people to use instant messaging on their handheld devices such as the iPhone, the Android smartphone, or a tablet. Smartphones and tablets require a 3G or 4G cell phone network, but they also allow generally free Wi-Fi access where available. Originally, instant messaging communication was primarily exchanged between two computers that were linked by servers. To that, each party needed to download a piece of software called a client. Impact of instant messaging and texting. Benefit of instant messaging and texting. The major attraction of instant messaging is real-time communication with colleagues anywhere in the world, as long as a cell phone signal or a Wi-Fi connection is available. Because instant messaging allows people to share information immediately and make decisions quickly, its impact on business communication has been dramatic. Risks of instant messaging and texting. Despite their popularity among workers, some organizations forbid employees to use instant and text messaging for a number of reasons. Employers consider instant messaging yet another distraction in addition to the telephone, email, and the internet. Some organizations also fear the employees using free consumer-grade instant messaging system will reveal privileged information and company records. Text messaging and business ethics. First, timing. Don't text when calling would be inappropriate or rude. For example, at a performance, a restaurant, in a meeting, or a movie theater. And don't text or answer your phone during a face-to-face conversation. If others use their cell phones while talking to you, you may excuse yourself until they stop. And second, introducing. Identify yourself when texting a new contact who doesn't have your phone number. And the third, addressing. Check that you are texting to the correct phone number to avoid embarrassment. If you receive a message by mistake, alert the sender, no need to respond to the message itself. And avoid sending confidential, private, or potentially embarrassing texts. And the fourth, expressing. Don't use text messages to notify others of sad news, sensitive business matters, or urgent meetings, unless you wish to set up a phone call about that subject. And the last, responding. Don't expect an instant reply, as with email, we don't know when the recipient will read the message.
Summary of this chapter. In the digital era, workplace communication has evolved significantly. This chapter covers traditional and new communication tools, highlighting their importance for professional and efficient interaction. Instant messaging and text messaging are crucial for real-time information sharing and decision-making. Though they also bring distraction and security concern. Proficiency in these digital tools is essential for effective workplace communication in today's ever-changing landscape. Our study case is about misunderstanding in project email at PT Mega Konstruksi Indonesia. In a construction project at PT Mega Konstruksi Indonesia, there was a misunderstanding when the project manager, Arif, sent an email with design change to the on-site technical team. One team member, Budi, misinterpreted the email, thinking the change were for reference and not immediate implementation. This led to a mismatch in the project progress. To resolve this, it's recommended to make Arif's email clearer and unambiguous by specifying the need for immediate implementation. Arif can also follow up with the team through email or virtual meetings to provide detailed explanation and ensure everyone understands the change. And that's all for our presentation. Thank you for your attention and have a nice day everyone.